Good afternoon, everyone. So I was talking to my neighbor and he kept telling me about this place called Dripping Spring. You got to go to Dripping Spring. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, Dripping Spring is way up there somewhere in that mountain. As far as I can tell, it's about 10 miles away. We're going to be using some of the BLM back roads. From what I understand, these are four-wheel drive, high clearance, and we are going to be taking an e-bike today. So it should be should make for a fun adventure. So the spot in question, I believe, is somewhere up in there. And we are actually at the edge of the La Posa South LTVA. So that's how you can get to this. There you can see my e-bike right there. Got a backpack full of gear, water, some snacks, and we're gonna see if we can't make it up there and see what the heck it is everybody keeps talking about. All right, so we've reached our first turn off the main road here. Looks like this might be where it starts to get a little bit more worse. But I guess we'll find out. Definitely an absolutely gorgeous ride here. Going back will be pretty much downhill, still pretty rough, but definitely gorgeous. And this is what we're walking up to. Wow. So total time to get here to the little wash trailhead, 36 minutes. It's 6.4 miles from the edge of the La Posa South LTVA border. Looks like we gained about 681 feet. And it looks like we still have a little bit more to go. All right, so we reached the little top of the trail here, and down right there in the wash is where I parked the bike, and that's where the entrance little trailhead is. Maybe a couple hundred feet, but there's a long little uphill, so yes, I am absolutely out of breath, but let me show you what it looks like up here. So this is Dripping Springs. Absolutely gorgeous up here. Just an entire forest of cholla. They're everywhere up here. And check out this mountain right here, this jagged collection of rocks. Almost looks like an eagle body in the center and the wings. on both sides. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but man. So I'm guessing what we're looking for is probably up in this corner. So I'm guessing this is the dripping spring. It does appear there's definitely been water in here at some point. Maybe there's water in here at certain times of the year, but definitely has been pretty good amounts coming through here. I did, on my way up here, saw this boulder down here when I was looking at this little rock house. Not entirely sure what this is. It almost looks too recent. There is this weird little step down into it. I don't know. Anybody have any information on this? When I looked this place up, I couldn't find really much of anything on it. And then there's another room right there. Definitely be a good spot for a cabin though. It's absolutely gorgeous in here. Definitely a hole in this stone here. Been made by something grinding away at it. Okay, so when I first got here, I was checking out the little brick house and I saw this big giant boulder down here, and I don't think you can see it because the sun's in it, but it is absolutely covered in glyphs. Wow, this is a big panel. Lots of figures on this one. So I found this little trail that looks like it goes back towards the spring, and I just happened to be looking up, and I looked at this boulder right here, and I'm not sure, but I think I see something on top of it. Let's go find out. Sure looks like a panel to me. Figure up there. There's definitely something right here. I'm not sure if that is or not. Looks kind of like a design. It also kind of looks like an R. So unfortunately, I have not found any more glyphs. And also, unfortunately, in the process of looking for them, I managed to come all the way up here. So I'm actually not that far from the top. There's two problems. You can see how low the sun is. So I don't have much daylight left. And I still haven't made it over to the spring. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to get back down here pretty quick. Make my way down pretty fast. I kind of just zigzagged up. But that's the, you can see the stone house down there, which is where I started at. So yeah, no more petroglyphs, but it's gorgeous up here. So I'm going to make my way down and I will see you guys back down at the spring. So, bad. Made it down pretty fast. Kind of had to be careful because I am actually recovering from ACL reconstruction on my right leg. But made it down pretty fast and I was doing okay until this. Remember I was talking about the cholla forest? Yeah, well, this one managed to jump out and get all three of my fingers. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this because I don't really have any tools other than using my shoe and yanking it out. And man, this is going to hurt. Ah! Oh! 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 That last one is really in there. Oh man, it won't come out. Oh. Yeah. And I got a few actually stuck in my shoe coming back down, not from that. So now I'm going to find a stick and knock this sucker off my shoe. We're going to head back down to the bike and get out of here because I'm like, I have maybe half an hour. I have maybe 20 or 30 minutes left of light before it goes down behind the mountains there. So I think we're going to have to call it for this video. I did not make it all the way back there to the spring, but it's right there. And actually, if you go down where I showed you the petroglyph boulder is, there's a trail on the other side. And it looks like you can take that trail further back towards the spring. I definitely didn't see any water in there. It's pretty cool getting to see the petroglyphs. It was certainly worth the hike up up almost to the top there. If I'd had more daylight, I'd have probably tried to hike up. There was actually a small little natural arch up there. Looks like maybe it was about yay big. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Depending on how the ride goes back down, I may video some of it, I may not. Now my hand hurting here, and I have stupidly did not bring a medical kit with me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next one.